in the air.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Joe Irish podcast, number 6. Take 6, I suppose. See, you are fucking professionals at this now.
No, you're doing good.
Thank you.
You get
I
nervous.
love that. I am nervous.
You
You get nervous when you start. It's hard, isn't it? You don't know how to start it and kick it off.
That's the first time I've ever seen you a little nervous or something, not know what to do there.
This is a fucking to look at me like he's a strip me, which is our eyes, to be honest.
You look like you was like...
I am a little bit. Because how many have you done now?
40.
40.
40 in this studio, and then we've done a few little bonus ones as well. How many We've done like 15 bonus ones as well.
Wow. See, this fella is so cool, man. He's this is on a separate mic, and he's just sitting there. Look at him. Like, he's
Because
just.
you know it's going to block me if I have it in the way, or it'll block him.
Right.
It's the money maker of that, isn't
Right,
it?
oh yeah.
This
That's
guy,
what
if
gets
you
us.
use this.
So I am nervous because I've left it so long. I've
Yeah,
left
yeah.
it a while.
It is mad, isn't it?
Yeah, when you leave it. But I usually like that when you still stand-up comedy.
Oh,
Yeah.
The worst, man.
Oh, I don't know. Sometimes it kind of brings a bit of life back into you. You know that way? You're doing bits that you haven't done in ages. And you're excited to do it. You're not like,
Yeah, but that's all right when it's so. Because I'm not saying you, but you are only newish to comedy, so
Talking
you
cheese like
still
that.
you're still using the same material. Like for you be using your good stuff and then mastering that good stuff for nearly a year or two before it's funny, but then it's fucking hilarious. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when they use our masters now at the fucking podcast, 40
40.
every week.
Every week, haven't missed
every
a
week.
Yeah.
Every Wednesday. 6 o'clock in the
like that
morning,
early,
baby.
O'clock in the morning.
6 o'clock.
Don't forget.
Isn't it mad? Isn't it like two little schoolboys now? Hasn't missed a day at school.
We even remember how to put it up, remember?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. They're like, auntie, I bet you bring an apple in for you and all, Car. Don't you, Car?
Carl puts them up for us, though. We don't have to.
I swear to God, I'll pull me new hair out. I swear to God, I will reef my new hair out and then reef it across the table.
Have you shown your new hair on the podcast yet?
No, I think I've shown it off on a couple of my clips that I've
A few
done.
videos.
It's still like very fucking, as I said, I still have the solar panel for the sex machine, as they would say. But then this is my first time on the podcast with the new teeth.
The new teeth. Don't
Yeah.
put
Show
them
them
on.
off, give a proper smile
The
there.
new teeth.
Gives it. He can do that when he puts a little ding.
Can you do a thing?
Do you know what? A lot of people do get them bad, don't they? Too big or whatever.
Yeah,
You
no,
learn.
they are
Yeah,
nice.
so I noticed. So when you'd see people talking to it and you go, fuck, because you know, of course you do, Barney the dinosaur.
Not personally now, but yeah, I know who he is.
I didn't know he was going to say that. You know, Barney.
You know Barney the dinosaur,
Yeah.
I love you. But you know what he looks like? He just has the
Yeah,
fucking...
just one tooth.
Just one big fucking... Do you know what I mean? And he's like that. So some of them look like, they just look like... Just fucking Barney the Dinosaur when I saw you, like fucking hell. But these, I'm actually, these ones look really natural.
Yeah, they do.
And that's what I was talking with someone, and I think someone said to me the composite bonding. So if your teeth aren't bad, like as I said, my teeth were bad. And now, if you look back at the other, they were temporary ones that I had while I was getting these
Just the
ready.
clip-in ones, are they?
Well, they were put in, but they were glued in.
Oh, right,
so
right.
we had been there fucking in January and got, as I said, some teeth taken out and the bases of the implants put in. And then I got a temporary set put in, but the bottom ones weren't done. But that's the way they were. They were fucking like...
They're the temporary ones you have in the picture.
You see, yeah, they were the temporary ones there, but they had in the picture. I'm not sure they had the
So
temporary
Ron,
ones.
you couldn't eat with them.
Yeah, well, I didn't eat any dick.
What are you doing now?
Flat out on the dick now.
That's where that's so weird.
Flat out on the dick now. Bing. Don't put a bing in, put a dick.
No, but is there on? You can't eat like apples around. You can eat all that.
So at the start they say don't eat taffy.
Taffy.
Taffy?
Yeah, toffee, isn't it?
Toffee,
Yeah,
oh.
toffee. So I don't
Is that
eat
how
taffy.
Where did you go, America?
Yeah, I went to America. So my teeth were generally were bad, like, and I had one on a pallet. No, that fucking. No, this fella. Beep.
One tooth.
Did someone order a Joe?
Remember the big tails? Joe just turns up at this big fucking. What's going on? Howdy. So it's on a pallet. They would see your pallet in your mouth.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
your false pallet, and I click in and you use that fucking dentifix shit that would come in. But so most people, I think, of my age, we didn't look, as I said earlier, we didn't. Some kids did, but we weren't told to brush our teeth. And I was just like, yeah, what you want for breakfast?
Yeah.
And I'll have a bread with butter and sugar sandwich. You know what I mean?
My dad used that then to fix thing. His tooth fell out when he was 17, and he glued it back in.
It just fell out.
Just fell out, I think.
We've actually seen a documentary on Channel 4 of some fella who just uses that. He has a missing tooth and he just makes a big glue tooth every day.
That's
tooth out with glue.
Nuts, yeah. So we had I had that false tooth, and because I had the one missing, but then they were in and out, and they were back. Like, listen, they look like a row of condemned council houses.
Condemned,
you know, like proper. Do you know what I mean?
He doesn't know what that means.
He doesn't know what means. Condemned means like fucking
banished.
Yeah, they're like fucking, they're the worst council. Like, they're all blocked up and boarded and all. You know what I mean? One's born.
Give us an example of an area that would have many of those condemned.
Well, where are you from? No, Drimna wouldn't
Drimna.
be. Like, Tala, it's got a lot of, like you would have seen, especially, I know houses now are a fucking, do you know what I mean? There's a housing crisis now, so I think they turn the gaffs around fairly quick now. But years ago, there would have been like gaffs, they were just parted up. And it was in a bad area. People just moving in and out, and there was fucking rough houses. The gardens all look shy. So my fucking teeth looked like that. It was like a bad road that you drive through, horses and all. That's what my teeth looks like.
I didn't notice that about you. Did you? I never noticed that.
Yeah.
Same
No,
to
but I
here.
only really know you from those jokes.
Yeah. So back, I'll show you a photograph of a fucking. I'm gonna show you. It was a photograph.
Look up on Google there. Carl.
It's not on Google. I think I did it. There was one where it, like, because one tooth, it just looked big, and the other one was like, it was horrible looking.
Was it?
You know what I mean?
And
I had a tooth like that before I got
big
braces. My brother used to call me Nanny McPhee.
I had when I was a kid. Now when your baby teeth fall out.
Yeah.
So mine didn't really fall out, and teeth grew behind your teeth.
Oh, right.
So I had my baby teeth, and they didn't fall out. And then like one would grow behind and so pushed the other one forward, and I had to get it pulled down.
Oh,
so
shit.
I had one tooth back here and the other one was fucking forward. I know people that had row of 2 or 3 teeth, like, and they had to get them looking like something out of fucking an alien movie. Out of an alien movie, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when I had the tooth fell out, another tooth had fall. Like, I had so many teeth missing, my tongue used to think it was in jail. Like that's how. And then people, can we say cunt? We did this already, didn't we? Yeah, we said no. I'm not really messing. It was a joke. Shut up. No, we did this already. We established that it's a friendly word. So cunts used to call. Well, use it. Cunts. Yeah, but they were not hardly nice people if they were slagging you. Do you know what I mean? So they'd be slagging you over your teeth. Oh, you look like you brush your mouth with a black cat. You know, the bangers. So people that slag you over your teeth.
And a firework sandwich for breakfast.
Yeah, exactly. But your teeth to be fucking about. People that slag you. But we found out that even when you get them done and you come back, it's like, talky teeth, so you can't can't eat sunglasses to do fuck off.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, this is hot. I didn't actually get Hollywood wise, so they give you a chart.
Do they?
Yeah, so when you get your teeth, they're like, here's a fucking row of condemned council out. So they give you a little chart, and it's like Hollywood Y, and then it goes A, 1, 2, B, 1, 2, C, all of you up the fucking, do you know what I mean?
What's the worst one you can get? Can you get yellow teeth if you want?
Yeah, so you can get Hollywood White,
right?
Ballymun Brown, or Tala Yellow. I just went with just off white. You know what I mean?
Nice.
So that's what.
Where's the tag?
What?
Did you get it off white? That was a good one. Come on. Off white.
I just knew he wasn't going to get. I wasn't going to give you the
Can you throw tumbleweed into this at all?
Don't call him that. Don't call him that.
That was a good one.
But they were expensive.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? How much
are your teeth?
Yeah, that's actually mad, because we were in the pub the other day, and it was like a friend of mine, and she had got her teeth done ages ago, and the guy I was sitting with was me and Sarah, my friends, and he had his teeth, and it was mad. So there was the first time ever we were all like, "Where'd you get your teeth done?" We had one of them conversations,
Yeah.
and the other two cunts were sitting like that. Look.
Yeah.
If you add up all the toothpaste and mouthwash reviews, I've probably spent about $7,000, yeah?
Yeah, but listen.
And what about yours?
Mine was 6'6". Mine was 6'6", and they look better.
It's cost effective.
And they look
It's
better.
cost effective.
But the thing is, I'm gonna look after these. You see,
Yeah,
'cause you
yeah.
pay when they say when you buy something good, you pay something good, you look after them. Like I didn't look after the other ones because they were free. Get them out my man, darling. You know what I mean? But no, they were, and it was horrible. It was painful getting it done. Do you
Was
know
it
what I
be
mean?
painful?
Like so, do you ever have them fucking massage guns? Not the ones vibrate. So when you get your fucking, you put it on, and it's good. Like if you have it on a muscle, you would know about muscles, right? So Carl, so
Sometimes you just... Yeah, I know.
no, but
you sit on it a little bit.
I wouldn't be sitting on it.
You just sit on it and be like,
massage
"Oh,
gun.
what's that?"
I wouldn't be on that far. No, that's no teeth left. Be like falling out. No, but a massage gun. Take a put a massage gun on your muscle here, right?
Yeah.
Because you know I'm a plaster.
Yeah, we know.
So I have muscles.
I know.
But you went there, and then because there's flesh and muscle there, but if you got to the part where it's just fucking your skin and bone, and it doesn't know that vibration.
Yeah.
Fucking. So they're drilling into you. Because I had the teeth were missing. I had 2 missing there. I had 1 each missing here, and then I had 2 missing here. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
But I had, as I said here before, I had them on a pallet. So when they took them out, they put the implants in. So if they do a bone graft and then drill into your jaw. Whoa. So it's like
Like a screw as well, is it?
Like they drill a hole.
Yeah.
Into, I don't know if that's the proper noise, is it? Do the noise again if they're sitting on the vibrator.
Sorry, I have to get into
they
it.
drill into you, and it's horrible.
Oh man, that's
it's like the vibration, and then the pressure.
You can just feel the pressure.
I thought it was fucking on me, dislocate my jaw. It's like open.
Oh.
So got that, and all in the same day, like fucking 6 hours. And
you had to wait for it all.
Yeah, in your
fuck
senses,
that.
like. But you had I got loads of needles, you know that.
Yeah.
Local anaesthetic, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Because, well, it wasn't, because I was in Turkey, so I don't know if that was local.
Foreign anaesthetic.
Yeah, foreign anaesthetic. So, but it was like that. So I got loads of them in for the no, you know you can't do. But it was so, and it was fucking horrible. So they did that. They drill in, and then they implant like a titanium, like a wall plug. You know when you put up a screw on a wall, like a wall plug, but it's steel, titanium in there. And then when I went back, and then I got the temporary teeth put in, right? And then when I went back, then were taken back out, and then it was an implanted screw. You'd see the ads.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was put in then, and then these are crowns.
So you go off.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
mad.
Will you go off if you go through a metal detector, yeah?
Yeah. So yeah.
No.
Did you see? Did you see the movie Downsizing?
No, I want to watch it.
It's brilliant.
Tell me what it is. Explain it. I haven't seen it.
So downsizing in general is like people are downsizing in general, so that they're using less, like that. Do you know what I mean?
Get
Because we all-
smaller cars,
Yeah,
get
yeah.
smaller houses,
So
all that
downsizing,
shit.
yeah.
So but you have loads of stuff. Some people are minimising, they call it.
Right.
So they have less clothes. Oh, they just go down with this fucking. Do you know what I mean? Smaller. But there was an actual downsizing. Extravagant.
Condemn.
Yeah, not condemned. Right? I'm gonna stop using. Cut out big
Extravaganza.
words. Cut out big words, right?
Any words more than 5 syllables gone.
What's a syllable?
I don't know. I meant saying that. I don't even know what syllable it is.
He said, "Are you on your podcast again?" I was like, and he goes, "Don't use big words." I'm like, "I'm from fucking Tala. All words are big." But on downsizing, they discovered a fucking way to actually shrink people.
Oh shit.
So they shrink you down to fucking.
You got it done already. He's in the process of getting it done.
What? Shrink? What? We want to shrink. We want an enlargement. Can you upsize? Viagra and upsize the shit out of myself. But so the downsizing thing, the part of the downsizing in the movie, the downsize and you have, so if you have all your jewelry or whatever, to sell your house and everything, and then you go and live in this fucking downsized fucking city. So all the gaffs are tiny.
Little
But
Lego
you
land
have a
living in.
fucking massive gaff because you're tiny.
Right, yeah,
And you all live among everyone that's tiny. But if you had a crown or something, that'd stay the same size. So you downsize your head. So if someone's in a yoke and they're like, oh, me and my husband are downsizing, but he died, his head exploded. What? Because he downsized and his fucking
his
crown.
tooth didn't
Yeah, so if
fucking-
you had a hip replacement or a crown,
Anything that's not natural,
anything
yours.
that's not natural doesn't get downsized. So Don't, I'm not going
You'd
down.
have a full head of hair. Rapunzel for real.
We could live in me hair. Like a nest. We can live in a nest.
That's a whopper film. I actually want to. That's on my
It's
list.
brilliant. Honestly, watch it. It's fucking
Who was in
brilliant.
it? Jason Statham, is it?
No.
Matt Damon.
Is it Matt Damon? I don't know. It might be Matt Damon.
It's one of those.
It's one of them. It's not Jason Statham. He's a fighting fella. It's not a
Jason
fighting movie.
Bateman.
No.
Is he you're thinking about?
Jason Bateman.
Fella from Ozark.
No, he's not in it.
No.
He's not in it.
Is
But
Eddie
it's-
Murphy's in it, is he?
It's a what?
Eddie Murphy in it.
Eddie Murphy's in it. Yeah, Eddie Murphy.
listen, everyone
I-
know when you're-
That's all he knows. He's show you
Yeah,
actors.
he plays a donkey in it.
The main characters look like you. He's so green.
Wait, it was both of us.
But it's a.
Down and check.
Oh, sorry.
You have to explain sometimes. It
What
kills
is
it,
it?
doesn't it?
What is it?
I just think
Shrek
you
and
look like
Fiona.
Shrek, not me though.
You could be on it, you know. Fuck, I'm stopping this, boys.
I think is. Can I get different guests? Imagine just doing that. Next, these are shy bags again. Now I'm not nervous anymore. What's going on here? I think these boys are big time now. You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, so I went to Turkey and got all that done, and it cost a few quid.
Yeah.
And I got slagged over it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Who slagged you?
Everyone. Oh, yeah, Turkey.
We'd never slag you.
So I know he wouldn't. Yeah, right.
This year.
Someone's like, come on, you're plaster here. Oh, you work for Band-Aid, is it? It must be sticky, is it? It's a waterproof job. Fuck off.
Fucking hell.
So I got stick over because I did a video. I did one of me, because kids, my daughter hates when I do it. That's why how I do my videos, you know what I mean? I always hold them up for you. Some people do it. How do you do when you do videos?
We should get that actually.
We
We don't
don't
do
do
it.
it
We should
really,
do. We
no.
need
Do
to
you
do
not
more.
just pull your phone out and just do a video? No.
We need to do more of that.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
look at you said it to you before. You deadly.
it
Always
takes
doing
like, listen, it's like you with your podcast. It's just a fucking. It's
Just have to do it and get over
yeah,
it.
it's just the muscles. It's just flexing the muscle, getting better at it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, so
yeah.
I'm not saying, but I'll just pull the camera out now at this stage, and the people around you get sort of like. Sarah does be in a few of my videos, but
Yeah.
now she's like, oh, fucking, she's pulling her phone out. Do you know what I mean? We did a great one. She come up with a mop. She was the boy in the
seen
mop
that,
head.
yeah.
She was by the mop head. She was like, oh, put that on. I'll say you're talking. And I was like, what? No, that's stupid. Next thing I have on my head. I'm like, fuck it. She's videoing me. And I went, well,
Then,
it was
yeah.
a few views and views and it. But where was I saying about fucking, yeah, so people slag it. So we did one of them videos. I was on for the second round of the hair transplant. I got the front section done.
Do you get that done the same time as the teeth? Second time?
I was over there for 11 days.
Oh,
Fucking hell.
So I was in and out and I got the implants and I went back and I got the teeth shaved down because they have to shave the teeth down for the implants to go on, and that's what I was saying about some people are like they look really natural looking, and then you see other people. They're composite bonding.
Yeah,
You'll
yeah.
see the other thing where they just glue it onto the front of your tooth that's originally there.
He has composite.
Sorry, he's on the sea. He's on the sea.
He is.
I've on 3 teeth, yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Just
But
because
you don't.
Yeah, I do have on 3 teeth.
No, you
4
don't.
teeth, 2 and 2.
Yeah, but listen, I would have got that done if it was the option to get it done.
Yeah.
But I obviously have more money than you. So.
But
Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll drive Joe's tooth around on a forklift.
chipping a bit off myself.
Yeah, Joe, any chance I can have you a bit of your tooth?
Well, take the cum off it, will you?
He's my tooth fairy. Without the tooth. He's a tooth fairy without the tooth.
But did you actually get that done when you did Liberty Hall? Was that your, like, did you say, I'm going to do Liberty Hall and then I'm going to boil myself?
No, wait, this is in this plan of getting the fucking hair and the teeth done is years.
Is it?
Yeah, years. I've been looking into it, and then I never had the time. It was always something was coming up, and it was like we were going on doing this, so you would have a holiday or a gig, and you knew your timing is crucial, isn't it?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you need to be away, you need to recover.
You have to recover, that's the big
of
fucking
course.
thing for
And then
it.
as well, being a tough plasterer.
Back in 3 days.
Yeah. No, but so you have to be careful because it's dust. Like, that's still red. Like, I don't know, you can see through it. Like, it's still like fairly raw on the back of it. Like, as I said, where they take the implants over, that's itchy still.
Is it? Yeah.
It's quite a while for recovery. But then you can go for the second round after 6 months.
Oh, right.
So like, I know fucking someone was telling me that most people that have like missing it quite a bit go 3 times, 2 or 3 times.
Really, yeah?
Yeah, I met a few people over there that were coming back It's like a fucking air ambulance coming back. You know
That's what I was
I mean?
going to say, yeah.
Yeah, there's
You'd
people
see everyone like
fucking
that.
the noses and the teeth and the fucking...
The boys get like the BBL done all. Can't sit
BBL.
down, can't you not?
BBL?
BBL.
What's that?
Boom. Brazilian boom lift.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Nice.
Never seen that.
No.
No, it is.
No, he is. Where's his agent? Get on to his agent now. I'm telling you now, Joe. It won't suit you.
I mean, like that coming in here next week, like that. What's the story? Go like, just like that.
fucking
But I go, like a nice is. What the f? Can I get this off your arse, will you? Is it?
Yeah.
Heard of that? Yeah.
You get that done and all.
Yeah, and
but they can't sit down on the plane home then.
Oh fuck!
I don't know
Just
what
do
they
a
do.
handstand all
So how would you do that?
Sometimes you just flick it around to the
Yeah.
front. Flick it around to the front.
Put your seatbelt on. It's fucking hard.
You stand up and do something now. Get up and do something.
I'm saying high standards, yeah. Give me a minute, you have high standards.
Come on, like, do you know what I mean? It's like a BBL. That's nice. So then there's
That's
no,
nice.
no, because why not?
Listen to this thing. It's the LBB.
Sarah doesn't need it.
LBL.
LGBTQ. Go one of them. Go get an LGBTQ.
Can we go and get an LSD together? You got a BBL and I'll get an LSD. The two of us will have ADHD together.
And they come back with an STD.
Scumbags, aren't they? Well, I have heard of that, but I didn't know it was called a BBL.
Yeah.
I knew it was like a bum implant. I knew it was an arse implant. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's the same thing.
Yeah,
We're gonna
and then
roll
there's the
with that.
vagina hook, isn't
I
it?
don't know
What's
about
that?
that now, Joe. I don't know about that.
So it's
Come on.
Small box, little box.
big fish, small box, big box, little box, tiny box, nice and neat box. No,
Tuck in the corner, sit it under the bed.
So it is, but it is. So they get the work done down there, like, and get it. Yeah. So there's a no.
My compliment to the ship.
And honestly, it looks poxy. What do you think it is? So yeah, imagine I asked them, "Cause you look at your tuck, cause you look at your tuck." Did you get one of them fanny tucks? Look. No, but I had a fucking bit about that because I was talking about with Gary Lynch about all the jobs that people are getting done because of nose jobs, teeth, do you know what I mean? And women have been doing for years getting boob lips, getting their lips done, getting their boobs, and but it's just going on, isn't it? Pat Murray's a great joke, hasn't he? About it? Did you ever see Pat Murray? He says a great joke. He's brilliant. He says this because everyone's getting so much work done. They're all plastic blue and plastic lips and plastic goes. They won't even bury them in the future. They just throw them in the green wheelie bin. Just recycle them.
Who else has a good bit on it? Kevin Gildee.
What's he say?
I'm not going to say it because I'll butcher it, but he's a very, very funny
he,
bit
yeah.
about people getting their knees and their shins done next and all. It's fucking gas.
He's in rock. Kevin is a great comedian. It's a great bit. He goes, and me bored with that broad lab. I know that bit. You know the girls go down with the tracksuit bottoms that says juicy.
Yeah.
And he was like, it's more like fucking dry and itchy. Or something. Or dry and flaky, I should say. Do you know what I mean?
He's fucking hilarious, man.
But like, yeah, it's like the whole thing for me is getting it done and you're coming back and you're just getting slagged. I was going around doing that video. I came out with it. Thing was so many hours and I was like, fucking, I was like that. Look, see the way we're sweating now. I was sweating, so I came out and I was at the hair was done the 2 days before that and the teeth was done the 2 days before that and I got the hair done and I came out, I was like, fucking yes, the bandages on my head. And I had a smoke because I was dying for a span. I don't even smoke much. Like I wouldn't smoke. No, I wouldn't be much of a smoker, but I was just dying for one. So like that straight away, got a bleeding hair transplant, delighted. Put it up on the video and then the comments that come in, did the welfare say that?
Oh, he's that.
Did the welfare say that?
I read them all there. You were blind to them, weren't you?
Yeah.
Some crack, man.
And then that's when I realised you can reply with a video.
Yes.
You were giving us
and that's my new thing now.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for someone to say something. I'm waiting for a Nicola. To the welfare state, because I haven't got a job or something. Do you know what I mean?
You do have a job.
I have loads of jobs.
Loads, like a couple of jobs. In case the taxman is looking.
No,
only like one job.
Most of them are voluntary. Frost courses and shit like that. Outreach, outflow reach, man reach. But then there was other comments like, it's great selling drugs, isn't it? Owen. He put it up.
Owen?
Yeah, Owen.
What way do you spell it? O-W or E-O?
No, he's a proper proddy. O-W-E, yeah.
Could have been Owen Wilson.
No,
what way does he talk?
I don't know, don't try
Wow.
it. Don't try it. Don't try it. No, the
Wow. You're drunk,
no,
Peter.
don't
Wow.
try it. Yeah, stop.
Wow, I'm a proddy.
And our next guests are... Yeah, but Owen was giving a fucking... He was like, what was it he said? It's great to sell drugs. Great selling drugs, isn't it?
Oh.
And then I did that one back.
Yeah.
But I love how they go...
Oh, it's great selling drugs.
Oh, gets me going. Oh, jeez, the top.
I think his vagina just untucked.
Yeah, give me a minute.
Get back in there.
Oh, boys, it beat me.
Smell it from here. Big load of flesh coming out. Talk the vagina talk. You'll get that done now. You'll get that done now.
This us three together are always the most moving podcast.
Isn't it?
We always, man.
Isn't it?
Oh.
And we've not even Monster. Imagine what we're like if we were fucking drinking Monster.
Honestly, fucking hell, man. Sorry, what were you saying?
So we was the same thing. Owen, but the way you come back, because you have to be careful with Instagram and TikTok of how you... They just won't put your video up, but they keep it back from the algorithm. Yeah. So instead of going... I did a little video back going, actually I don't sell drugs, I'm actually a fucking pimp, like, you know what I mean? But I can't say too much because your man's busy. I can't say, I'm sorry, I can't, your man hear me at the minute and she's busy, so I'll get back to you.
Did he text you back?
No, they fucking exit, like fuck, they could be gone. You never heard they take their comments down. Should I
do they? Yes, that happened.
Yeah, should I did one about me runners. Fucking wrap up here, runners, like, I love me runners. I said, oh look at this, and you were like, how old are you?
Oh.
No, but in my head, I have a whole image and how they talk. Did the welfare say that? Like, you know what I mean? That's an on. Oh, it's great selling drugs, isn't it? You know what I mean? How old are you? What age are you? Do you know what I mean? In my head, I have this, what I like.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I did a video then, fucking like it was pure childish. Like, but it was nice. We got back on it. So.
Do you know what? The Ladder Lounge, were you doing that last weekend or the week before or something? Weren't you 2 weeks ago? I seen you were up and they advertised you. Did you see this?
No.
They advertised you as a TikTok superstar.
They did
that, Joe.
Well,
they did that.
Yeah, well, they're probably,
Do you know what?
They're probably right.
No,
that's nice to get a
it is
comment.
Nice. But coming from you, what way do you look at that? Because obviously
I don't like that. I don't think I like that at all.
No, right, yeah. Do you think it takes away from your comedy then? Because you're obviously so killing at comedy. Like, would you rather be known as
just funny?
No, because I see all the comedy career is different now than when I started off. So when I started off, it was like, get your fucking gigs. But you still need to get your gigs and learn how to do the audience, like fucking do your jokes.
That's your good joke coming in. Just making sure we know that, isn't it?
No, 100%. Like,
right,
like, and it's not, I don't think I'm anyway to give you advice, but if it was to tell you what I've learned, you need to be as much stage time as you can because you have a good joke. But I find I can get more content from this. I get content from this that I can use on stage. I get content from you, and then this is just another comedy show. This is a smaller comedy show to me. So me on stage, 100%. Me on stage. So you doing it to fucking 3 people here. You do and what about Jamie over there in the corner? Right? He's still wearing the dress, isn't he?
Same dress as well.
It's the same dress as well. He's a dirty bitch.
Stinks, but it stinks good. It's a good stink.
But it's the only one that fits his BBL. But it's just another comedy. It's just another avenue for being funny because you got on stage. We never had this starting off. We never had this, so you had to be on stage.
Platform. You can reach anyone.
You never had that. I wasn't even reaching anyone. It was trying the material. It was trying to see what's funny. And then so doing that and doing the fucking TikToks and I did say to you before we said about I'm a virgin and you was like, oh, you know you're my ma said you're not. My ma said you're more than a virgin. But like. So I didn't do Instagram and I didn't do TikTok and I didn't know all that, you know what I mean? So then I was like, I'm fucking on, I go, what this, fuck it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and the way you was like went at this with the podcast, you're like, let's go. And it's great that you just have someone. See, I think I feel like that I need someone with me to do the podcast. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's a lot of work.
Or I feel like I need 2 guests.
Do you think one-on-one you'd be shit?
I don't know. I'm gonna
Really?
I'm gonna do one-on-one with Al Porter next week.
Ah, rapid.
Deadly.
That'd be
No,
class.
not a podcast. oh yeah, podcast. No, Al's coming in. I'm great friends with Al. Me and I love Al Porter. He's a fucking legend. And I love him. He is deadly and he's hilarious. And he's done fucking being through it. And so he's gonna come on. I've been trying to get him on for ages. I've been trying to get him on. I've been trying to get a few of them to come on. So, but that I think I'll have a good, because me and him have travelled up and down the country with him, me supporting him, and we've always had good banter in the car. So I think that someone that I know myself well,
You definitely need to know them.
I think I know well, and I just go gel into it. Like if I had Eric or Will out on, I think I could definitely do it separately. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But other than that, I think it's
It
easy
is
to do with two people. But I don't know what it's like then because the 2 years. I like who's fucking leading the show. Who's now? Because I know I was told about Willa and Eric. Like Eric, Willa has the fucking train, and Eric has the tracks. Is the way I was told.
Yeah, I know what you mean by that. I do know.
Oh, he could be a runaway trip.
Yeah.
And Eric has pulled back into. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What way he was?
I think it depends on the guest.
Who's the top and who's the bottom?
It does.
Depends on who's feeling horny.
Ask for yourself. Me can talk the guy.
Any lip balm, have you?
That's what I call him.
I just want to put some Vaseline on my lips.
I think it depends on what guest we have.
It does depend on the
Right.
guest.
Because if he knows more about the guest, he just leads.
Right.
And I know I'm there to just ask the questions I don't
because
know.
that is the other side of it as well, isn't it? Because I know you with the pair of you was like, and as I said, you were saying that fucking you already thought, he's more of a fan than I am.
Yeah.
And you're more of a fan of Willa's.
He said that, boy.
You said that, did you?
I'm more of a Joe man. He's a Willa man.
But if Willa was here, he'd say the exact same thing to Willa as well, you know
listen,
that.
but listen, but that's everyone's different. That's comedy's so subjective. You know what I mean? You can't take that offensive, even though we'll never talk to you again.
No, we do. No, but we do. I think we've said this already. Like looking at you, Mila, and all, obviously us two starting and all.
Yeah.
So that's like.
But even I'm going back. Sorry.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, yeah.
This is my. Whose name is up there, buddy? Whose name is up there? About to give you flowers as well, you prick.
What?
I'm an Eric man.
What? He's going to give me flowers?
I don't know.
What was that though?
He's on his flowers or something with an
Oh, yeah, he's getting his flowers.
You're back in there. When he gets his
flowers.
period, he does it again.
Would you rather be...
Get back in there. No bleeding today.
Would you rather be a TikTok or a podcast off? Because I think the podcast, because it's hard.
I don't know, like if they were about to blow up, like what are you talking about? If you could have like 1 million followers on your podcast page, or
And I think it goes hand in hand though. I just think if
Yeah,
you're
it definitely does.
So, and that's the other reason why I didn't set up. I know you have your own pages.
But that's the thing we've said
And then you
since
have-
fucking day one that we need to do better on thousands because that'll only help the podcast.
So with me doing, because I was trying to do again. I was trying to do this for the last 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
And I've been trying to gel in with other people, and that's what got me in the way. And sometimes you just better off there staying around. You were best mates, and you're always in each other's. You know what I mean? Bedrooms, bum rooms. Sorry, bedroom. You're always in each other's company.
Yeah.
So and he's bounce off each other.
Yeah. Oh Jesus, over the walls and everything we could be bouncing off, Joe.
Oh, Joe, you
Joe.
should see the state of the room after us.
Oh,
I can make this little boy squeal louder than you ever seen before. I should do it.
Show him, squeal at the quick.
Do it again.
I'll stop him at the coming.
My job here is done.
I didn't know they were that close. I was actually joking there.
Let's just say we've been inside each other.
He's fucking sweating.
Let's just say we're not just best friends. We literally know each other inside out.
Let's just put it this way. We know how each other taste.
Jesus Christ. Jesus
And not
Christ.
figuratively.
You see, that's why I'm glad I haven't got someone doing the podcast with me, because if I got to that far, I'd fall out. I don't think these two are going to talk ever again now. after this. Sweating.
So what?
How are you with your bleeding?
It's a gimmick.
I'm not sweating that bad, yeah.
It's sweating. I am too, like. I am
Can
too.
I ask you then something about podcasters?
Yes.
See the way you're saying, fucking the way two people are and one-on-one. So you've done the Talking Bollocks, obviously, yeah?
Yeah.
And my last podcast.
Yeah.
And this.
Yeah.
Like, as in ours.
Yeah.
What way do you like it as a guest? Do you like it as in question, or do you like the flowing banter?
Well, I don't know really if it is. And some like I don't know what I had to fucking put this like. So
the best.
questions are questions are good. Obviously, if someone wants to get to know you, they're going, "Oh, how was your comedy? Where did you start?"
Yeah.
You know enough about me now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So where I feel like we're going with this one is just bleeding. Let's shoot the breeze about what's at that happening, what's going
Whatever.
on.
Yeah.
Whereas we have in my head coming in a couple of subjects to talk about as Father's Day was gone past. I want to talk about work because my daughter's just starting a new job.
Deadly.
I know I'm miles into the fucking time now because you two keep talking about riding each other.
Oh, wait, what? We're talking about riding? What the fuck?
See, I don't get the young people these days. I just don't get them. So no, but as a guest, it is nice and it's nice to get. And then I suppose I had Gary Lynch on here, which was one-to-one, and I was drawing out. We knew already. This is comedy, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm really feeding in,
Bringing out his bits.
feeding into him so that he can fucking give his bits out, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why does everything feel dirty? Filthy podcast.
Get your bits out there, Gary. Come on, get out of the
Why does this feel real dirty?
I don't know. I do like it.
Over yourself, bro, please. Give me an erection.
Sorry, you're giving me an erection. But yeah, we like it, as you were saying there. Drink out a jug, Joe. Drink out a jug.
He's drinking out of the jug for the audio listeners. We probably never get audio listeners until he figures out how to put it on Spotify.
So being called a TikToker.
Yeah.
I've been called Tick loads of times.
And a talker.
Just not a talk, a TikToker. But I suppose that was nice.
Was it, yeah?
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
It was nice. Listen, when someone's obviously not gonna like to go, this fella's alright. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're obviously gonna big you up in any way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, he's one of the most demanding comedians. You'd love that. A lot of it, is just like they're just saying stuff to fucking draw the crowd in or whatever they're saying. But to be known and someone saying, and to be recognised, you just get recognised, don't you? Like
we
actually got recognised today because someone was watching the podcast with you on the bus.
Really?
Yeah.
On the way to Liffey Valley.
No way.
Yeah,
And then
it was the most happiest ever anyone's ever seen us as well.
Really?
Like people have been like, "Oh, boys, it's you." This fella was buzzing. He's from Tally.
Oh well.
On the way up to Liffey Valley to meet his mates, he was watching our podcast with you.
Ah, yes.
How mad is that?
Deadly. That's brilliant.
It was deadly.
Yeah, it's a great It is a great feeling. Listen, you're not doing this. Obviously, you're doing. You want to be. You're doing your comedy and you want to be funny or whatever and all, but then when you're doing a podcast, because you want to be popular, you want to be, you want your followers, and followers leads to bigger opportunities. The doors open and that. Do you know what I mean? I was last week and didn't recognise somebody.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's a part where you're getting recognised, and it was Aidan Whelan.
Yeah.
But I was at the being at a fucking festival all weekend. Do you know what I mean? Most of the weekend I was at Bollocks on a Monday. I was at going into the fucking into a garage in Clondalkin for a Red Bull or whatever, a Monster, and I come back out. And he's seen me, and I'd seen him, and straight away I recognised him, but I didn't know who the fuck he was. I was like, I know him. And then because we're in Clondalkin, and he was just like walking through Clondalkin, like, I was like, where do I not know this coming from? He's like, oh, what's the story? And he knew me straight away, and I was like, I thought we just knew each other from, and he was like, oh, what's that? And I was like, let me start shooting the breeze. I just thought he was someone, a friend's son or someone we knew through, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was only till I seen him on your podcast, I was like, that's that fucking they dude.
He actually said it to us.
Loads of followers, huge on Instagram.
We love that now about that. We'd love to get people like that in together and all. We always talk about that. How mad is it, right? So you're obviously fucking killing it in the comedy scene now, doing the TikTok, and this is some little young play. He's only 20 years of age. He's big, one of the biggest TikTokers.
He's huge,
and it's like he's recognised for fucking deadly.
I was delighted that he recognised me.
Yeah.
I was delighted. That's weird for me.
I thought you were going to rob him. I think he said it started.
You see the bleeding hat and the coat hero and all that. Little collapsed hero on one side. I was like,
he actually has some wrong with it.
I know, and he's been in a wheelchair.
Aiden wheelchair.
I love you, Ada.
Hey, I'm gonna get him on as well because I got in touch with him there.
Yeah.
He said
Deadly.
it was
And I said,
after we shot that podcast last week that he wants to meet you.
Yeah,
That's mad. That happened a few days later.
See that's fucking, that blows my mind. That blows my mind. And when someone's like that big, right? Because I'm looking to go on the Instagram, and obviously because I'm putting out
hundreds of thousands of followers.
It's nuts, right? So he recognised me, and they come up really like, oh, what's the story?
Yeah,
really
that's
fucking,
deadly.
we know each other well. What's the story? Big one of them, you know, when we met each other,
Yeah.
it was like one of them, and laying there, little fucking, you bro.
Yeah, yeah.
So again, and I was like, what's this? What are you up to? And I was like, oh, I was just at a bleeding fest with fucking bollocks. And then I was out for Father's Day, and I was drinking all day, and I'm just hanging. I'm supposed to be in work at 8. This is at 2 o'clock. I'm supposed to be in work at 8 o'clock this morning. I'm just still driving around looking for an excuse to ring up and go, I can't. I spent most of the day driving around going, what'll I say? That's how slow it was. I actually went to the fucking job, drove there, and it was just fucking gone. They were on the lunch break, and I just seen them on in the garden. The weather was lovely, and I went, fuck that. I phoned it out and dropped back in, and I rang your man, I goes, listen, I was there, and I seen you, and I'm not going there. I said that.
I was there, he's seen you, so I'm not coming.
I said that. I literally said that. Oh yeah, I have a voice message. I said, listen, I got there. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't not turn up. I just turned up and left.
I turned up, but the problem is I turned around.
Yeah, I left. But so I was seeing him. I was like, I was driving. I go, where the fuck do I know? Knew his face, knew him regular. I was like, did I know him from someone's son or something? Because I knew the age of him. That he was fucking. Do you know what I mean? Well younger. And I was only when I seen him then, and I got in touch with him, and he was like, Joe, I'd fucking love to, 100%, definitely love to come on your podcast.
That's
and that's great. And you said that he recognised me and wanted to meet me.
Yeah.
So that's had that happening a few times, and it's literally fucking blown me mind.
Has it, yeah?
No, I swear to God, like, I was doing a gig in the Laughter Lounge and fucking shooting the breeze. Now, I did this on the video, you've probably seen it, and your man from Belter's Own, he was like,
Yeah.
I'm a really huge fan. Look, you know, if you know me, I'm
Big
into
raver.
fucking raves,
Yeah.
festivals, raves, just fucking.
Who was it?
It was Robbie G
Robbie
from
G,
Belter's
yeah,
Own.
quality.
He hadn't got his glass. You know, he wears his fucking rapid glasses, and so he hadn't got the glasses on, and I was like, oh, what's this on? He goes, I love your stuff. Can't wait to see it. And I said, oh, nice one, yeah. And then I went, you look like your man from Belter's Own. I didn't want to go, you look like. So I just said, oh, you look like your man from Belter's Own. Your man beside me goes, that's fucking your man from Belter's Own. He was like, fuck. I'm tearing nearly fall off the seat trying to get. Oh, what's the story?
Yeah.
No, Robbie G, and like he
That's
came
deadly.
over
That's
to
you.
me, and I'm like, we went to all the gigs. We can't even get tickets to some of the gigs.
Yeah.
I'm bringing me, my daughter's going, and Sarah's daughter's going to see it's all Belter's Only, and I'm like, fucking.
And he recognised you.
He recognised me and wanted to see me, and then last week we were at was it Beyond the Pale. And I was either getting a VIP ticket off another fella. It was like, come on, I'll get you in VIP. Remember, your man?
Yeah, we met you outside Forbidden Fruit.
Seeing you outside in Drimney.
Some lad,
And Forbidden Fruit, your man was bringing me VIP as well. I was like, let's go. And I was raising there and I didn't get a hold of him. I know you were like mingling.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I was at Beyond the Pale. This is what I'm saying about recognise. I was at Beyond the Pale. And, sorry, this is another bit. This is another bit where it's with Aiden. This is where it went fucking nuts because he hadn't a clue what the fuck it was on about, and I knew then I was playing half bollocks started being fucking out all weekend.
Yeah.
And he's like, "What were you at the weekend?" Oh, it was nuts. I was out playing Beyond the Pale and all, and I was fucking in the artist area with fucking Al Gibbs. Now you know Al Gibbs, and he's like, "No." I was like, "Fucking Al Gibbs, fucking Al Gibbs, you know, Freaks on Friday," and he's like, "No." Beyond the Pale, we knew Greg's son, who was the DJ there, brilliant DJ, Josh Asher. He was doing the DJ in the VIP.
Oh, really?
Tent. He was doing a VIP tent for the artists or whatever in the VIP tent, and we went there to see Greg's son Josh, and then we were at being down on the main stage to see Boney M. We came back up and Greg was like, Al Gibbs isn't there, and he knows we listen to Al Gibbs on every Friday, like every Freaks on Friday religiously. Like he plays all the old belt.
What is that? Is that on a radio?
It's on. It's FM 104. Freaks on Friday every Friday. It's fucking. He's brilliant. He's so good. So he's so good that when me and Sarah start going out with each other first, I was like on a Friday in the car one Friday. The two of us almost said at the same time, "Oh, put on Freaks on Friday."
That's
like,
mad.
Al Gibbs? Yeah. Yeah. So when we go to any festivals that he's on, look, he's supporting all the fucking big
The
DJs,
big names,
and
yeah.
we're like, fucking Al Gibbs is at a festival. Al Gibbs is on, and we'll, you know the way you mark out who you're gonna see at a festival.
Yeah.
Someone's on it. We're going Al Gibbs, and I think we're going to see him. So we're like fucking Al Gibbs mad, right? And next fall, the young fella, Josh that was there, goes, Al Gibbs is here, and he's in the artist area, and we were at the tent, artist tent, and he goes, come on in, I'll bring you in to meet him, because they know him, right? And I was like, oh no, I don't want to bother him, like, you know what I mean? He goes, he wants to meet you. And I was like, what? And he goes, Josh was in, he goes, Joe Wordish is with us, with me and my dad. And he goes, oh no, wait, Joe Wordish, I want to meet him.
That's
and I was like, what? I said, he goes, no, he said he wants to meet you. I goes, come on. So me, Sarah, and Josh, Ash, the DJ, started walking over towards it, and he was walking out, and he was going, what's the story?
Yeah.
And I was like, boom.
Yeah, that
And
is
then,
insane.
so then we were like, hanging around him. And then he was like,
deadly.
I'm on at this time, and we went backstage, and we have backstage with him.
When he was up,
Yeah, when he was up, we were like standing backstage dancing like fuck.
That's-
was
We got
that
him
as
and-
good as the sounds though?
Yeah, it
Would
was-
you rather be in the crowd?
No,
You'd
no,
do, yeah.
listen, you're backstage,
Yeah,
man. You're looking
yeah.
out.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
We would have been in the middle of all of me, and would have been in the middle of all that. Like 100%. Like we love our raves. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean?
Oh, I
Of course
love
it is.
you.
I so much. And I was like, we fucking love it. I told me and Sarah, like,
Made
proper-
love to you, Al.
No, we like me and Sarah listening to you religiously, like every week. We'd text. If I'm in my car and I was Al Gibbs going, I'd be like, I'd record it and I send it to Sarah. Go, put on Al Gibbs on now, listen to tunes, because he plays all their old school. You have to remember, we're dancing since the fucking 90s. Like,
Yeah.
Do you know
Jeez, you
what I
must be
mean?
wrecked.
So that's my great dancer. But we ended up going to the VIP. Just before his gig, there was a big VIP party bus parked at the side of the yoke, and we went and we were sitting on fucking drinking vodka and stuff with him and his missus and me and Sarah and your man Greg and his son and a few other producers and all. It was just nuts.
That's
it was so
class.
surreal.
Yeah.
So you're like, this is bizarre. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
on that end of it, I suppose, like, it just blows your mind.
They're
For
three
me,
big names at the same.
to be going that they recognised you, like,
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
wow, holy shit, you know what I mean?
That's fucking
So
It
unreal.
blows your mind. And
So that's the
everything.
best experience you've had since you started doing
yeah,
comedy
yeah,
and all that stuff.
100%, 100%. Like.
That's class.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like, so the good, your man Greg, he came to see a few of me gigs, and he's like, we just clicked straight away.
Yeah.
And he was like, and he does part of the production of all the festivals and all. So he's like, and he knows that we're into the dance music or whatever. And he's like, if you don't get, and we gigged that few of the festivals, like Electric Picnic, like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And him and his missus and a few others that came to see us. You know what I mean? Well, I was performing at the festival, so he's like, no, we like festivals. Come on.
That's
with us.
deadly.
And it's like you're in the wing of other people and you're getting to meet these people. So it just blows your mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And it's a different side. It's a different side of work, which I want to talk about for a second because I had it in my head.
Yeah.
I wanted to say because it's like I'm back plastering just out of. Like I had given it up because it's you're doing so many gigs, week gigs. What you are doing? So we use it doing. How many gigs are you doing a week? It's trying. I know it's
now it's dwindled down a little bit.
Okay,
now.
but if you put your name out, if you went all the open mics, you could nearly do 5 or 6 a week, could you?
Yeah.
You could easy.
I would say 3, 4.
3 or 4.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so not that many open mics, and then even right, because you could. But then the more
So many people trying now.
No, I
There's
know
only
there
so
is.
many
I know
people.
there is. But then there's so many open mic gigs, right? And then there's the professional gigs. So when you get to the stage where, and it's not going to be long for you lads, because you're smashing the shit out of this. So to be recognised already, it's like these are the boys. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
From
yeah.
whatever the fuck your podcast is called. Who cares, right? Who gives a fuck, right? This is a Joe Irish podcast. So who cares what this? Young fellas are on. Now, anyways, Paul, so we'll get to the point where you're doing good material and that you're recognisable, that they'll be booking you and you'll be getting paid for the bigger gigs, but you'll still be doing the open mics.
Yeah.
And you could do, like, I remember one week doing fucking 16 gigs. And now we're not going, well, how do you do? Because you can easily do, like, the Crackdown is 3 on a Saturday. But it used to be, I think they're doing, and then you could be in the Laugh Lounge as well.
Right.
That's 4 shows
Fucking
on
hell.
a
Paid
Saturday
shows
alone.
as well.
Yeah, paid shows on a Saturday as well.
Show them.
So and then same on a Friday, and you could do when I was running the halfpenny, I was doing the halfpenny Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Sunday, and then I was bouncing over to the Crunch, then I was going to the International, and I was going to the Crackdown and Stitches, and you just because they're all in the same circle, so you would be able to do them all that many, but I'd pull back from doing them all. You saw, you're pulling back because I was doing then bigger gigs, which was great to get to do the bigger gigs, and then it takes a lot. What?
That's the whole point of it.
Well, of course it is. Listen, and that's where I'm at now, where I just said, you know, I'm going to book my own, and I booked the venues. I knew who was running the venues venues because you had to do support slots with the other comedians. So that's a stepping stone. It's just the next little step for you. So it's where, but I don't know the marketing end of it. I don't know all that. Do you know what I mean? The end of it of booking, and you do get it wrong, which I did. So I booked 3 gigs that were bigger venues, too close together, and the Laughter Lounge, and they're a proper comedy club, and like where a theatre would be happy for you to come in with like, I don't know, quarter of the room, maybe. It wouldn't be great for you, but they still let it go ahead because it's booked. What are they going to do? Whereas the Laughter Lounge was like, right, we're going to put you on different date, let's try something else, you put it too close, and they're the professionals that doing it 40 years, 25 years. So in that sense, so it was like I've more time then, because I'm doing less of the smaller gigs and concentrating on the bigger gigs, and then obviously I'm doing loads of online stuff for me. Social medias. So I said I'm gonna go back. I got back in plastering that. So I was back plastering, and as I said, getting back into work and doing gigs. I was like, yes, I'm fucking delighted to be back working because the banter, you know, I'm back in work, and I'm going plastering away, and then you're in your zone. I'm skimming a wall. I'm like, there's all these fucking memories that coming back up and little funny shit popping into my head. I'm constantly writing stuff down. I'm coming up with material constantly, innit? But like I had got my daughter the job. And she's only 17. Like, and like I just remember my first job starting off at 15 years old, and it was like fucking. Like, what were you when you started your first job?
I was 15 as well. Yeah.
What was it?
I worked for my dad. It was like a little waiter boy. Just in the house. Just in the house. I'm bringing a glass of water and everybody.
Guy leaving the corner pub, wait there.
No, I actually wore a Barcelona jersey one day. Can you get luminous jersey?
Yeah, I know a waiter is from Germany. He was weighing drugs.
No, it genuinely was.
Wait that.
It genuinely was. And I worked behind the carvery in the pub as well. He used to put the virginal on the plates, the whole hot plate, and then put veg on it.
Nice. Yeah, so it's like, so did you like it? Did you hate it? It was just the fact.
I did, because when you're like 15 and you have a job and you feel real cool.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so when I started an apprenticeship, and I started working with a fella that my dad had got me in with, and then I jumped in out with a few other people. But I remember like fucking, like back, like I'm 47 this week. If anyone wants to get me out for my birthday, you can send it in the post. By
the time he releases it, 47, 48.
But I remember I was only 15 and getting a job, and I was working with a few other smaller builders and other guys that get you jobs like that, older fellas and that 25 or 30, and they get your job like kind of coming in, like come on in, you can labour for your man, and then you'd be fucking, like even back then I was still out fucking raving at 15, you know what I mean? So hanging on a Monday, turning up late on a Monday at like 11 o'clock, and I was like, where the fuck are you? I'm after getting you this job, like where the fuck were you? I was like, oh, I'm sorry, what's that? I was like, fucking get in there, and I just remember walking in and getting the most unmerciful root up the fucking like lifted me up. I was only 15, I was like, what do you do? Your man's like a big fucking carpet. What the fuck, I'm after getting you the, you know what I mean? It's like, wow, okay. So like,
proper kicking.
Root
up the hole. I've got buckets of plaster thrown at me, like, fuck. That's not right. Fucking mix the plaster.
Really?
Yeah. Like it's like horrible.
Fucking man.
Horrible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's thinking of something.
How would you get the plaster off?
Cause so am I thinking.
No, but like it was like, so it was dogs. So now I'm just thinking, it's fucking easy now starting a job.
Yeah.
Compared to, but that's.
How's your daughter getting on? Is she liking it?
She fucking hates it.
I once volunteered. No, that wasn't voluntarily, but no one did it to me. But I poured a whole tray of coffee all over myself.
Oh, nice.
I think that was a subliminal message. I was being a bad boy.
Right. Subliminal. What do you mean you poured all of you? So
what I used to have.
You got in the shower, and you got a big Kengo, a big ball of Kengo.
No, so you used to do it on the coffee machine there, but I'd hold the tray. I was holding the tray with my belly button.
Oh, right, yes, so balancing it.
And everything just got too much for me.
Yeah.
And it just fell all over me, man.
Hot coffee, yeah.
Freezing hot.
Yeah, the machines do cold coffee, yeah. Connor.
Could have been a nice coffee.
Well, I'm sure it was nice. You made it.
What about me, what?
Have you ever had any punishment in work?
Punishment? Yeah, a bit, yeah.
What were you started your first job like?
I was late, man. First proper job, I was 18.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
So you had done...
that was it. I did a few like stuff before that, like I did flyering and all. Me dad
cut his dad's townhouse. Got a bat with his auntie.
Blow jobs in the Phoenix Park.
I don't know why I said auntie, I meant to say granda.
Oh, you didn't get paid for that.
Yeah, Andy looks like you're gonna.
Fucking hell, you did loads of other stuff before that. Flooring, man, fucking hell. What's that called again?
Yeah. What do you think he said?
Are you talking about what we did for me dad?
I did a lot for me dad.
Yeah,
what we did for me dad? My dad gave us flyers to hand out for him, right? Sorry, I know you're trying to.
No.
We gave us flyers to hand out, and he started putting the flyers on people's cars.
There were so many jobs.
The next day, the fucking pub gets a phone call. There's fucking flyers frozen to my windscreen here, and I can't get the fucking car out of the garden. He was like, "Did you put fucking flyers on the windscreens of cars?"
No.
We're about 30 houses in, and I was like, oh, I'm starving.
Yeah. That's a horrible job, isn't it? We did Florida as well. I did that for a little bit as well. But I remember having me like, just thinking back, getting roots up the arse and buckets of plaster. I didn't turn out to be any better of a boss.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I was like, not saying abusive, but like it was that fucking, do you know what I mean? Like fucking giving.
You were aggressive to your
well, not aggressive, but you know, you fucking aging. You know what I mean? Like there was no that. It was almost like part and parcel. What do you mean? What's the fucking mixing plaster with a drill? Like you're mixing with a plunger. Like there was no electricity back then. No electricity back then when I started working. My nephew was the best. My nephew was the best. And just fucking. I remember picking him for walk. So we were in Knockmore, and he lived in Knockmore as well. But he was like an older version, a younger Yup Bro. You know the Yup Bro was? So he was a Yup Bro, but back 15 years ago or whatever it was. So he was 15. Saying we collecting for walk, and he was always late for walk. Every morning I was collecting him. He was working for the guy. I was plasterer, and he was working as a labourer for the fella I was working for. So we wasn't paying him.
Right.
The boss was paying him. He was paying, but so he wasn't working for me essentially, but he was working with me. He was my labourer, but it was. Anyway, picked him up. Every morning he's fucking late, and I'm getting in the foreman saying he's fucking you're late again. I'm like, it wasn't me, it's him. And he goes, yeah, maybe fucking lose your job. And I said, it's fucking him. And I keep saying, don't be late. And he's not listening to me because he's my nephew. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as well as that, every morning when he gets into the car, he's all this. Oh, you know, Gaff got raided and all because it's in fucking. There's all you know, they all know each other, little fucking scrouty fucking. All someone's Gaff got raided. No, scrouts. Like, but we were all there at one stage, except for you because you're like two little posh boys. Right? But that's the way it was. So it was real weird. Do you know what I mean? Oh, someone's got raided. Someone's drugs were found, and your man was caught with guns and all. I say, I don't want to know about that shit. Really, fucking. Do you know what I mean? Me 30s, whatever. I'm like, I'm fucking out of Knockmore. I don't care about anyone and anyone's that. Anyway, so that was his mindset, right? It was all fucking up, and then it was me other labourers the same. Yeah, me other labourers the same age on the job, and then where's that little bollocks? He'd be off smoking weed around the back, and he'd come back. Look, so he was going off smoking weed and coming back.
Like what?
he looked like he had two fucking
trying to remember what he looked like.
Trying to remember. So, but he was going like stoned out of his head. So I was getting to pay me arse. So he was turning up late all the day, and I said to the foreman, "You talk to him. You fucking tell him that he's fucking late every day and he's going to get sacked. Tell him he's going to get sacked."
There's fucking 4 years. You listen to you.
So we said the foreman's going to talk there, and I said, wait till the end of the day. The foreman's going to talk there. And we were getting, I was going to get into the car, we were finished, and I said, go and have a chat with him. And the other lads knew when they were like that, oh, you're getting the bullet.
Oh,
you know, right? Yeah. So, but he's had been talking about guns earlier because someone's got arrested with guns, right? So it's all this in his head. He's like, what? And he goes and he comes in, he gets about 10 minutes later, gets in the car, slams the door, right? And was like, what's going on? You fucking foreman's a prick. I said, what the fuck? I said, I'm waiting for him to say he's going to get sacked or something. He goes, said he's going to shoot me. Right? I'm like that. What? Says he's gonna shoot me, right? And I know Mick years. I know him years, right? From Kerry or something, right? He gave him a bollocking, like, you know what I mean? But I said, what do you mean he's gonna shoot you? He said if I'm late one more time, he's gonna have been in a P45 with my name in it. You can't get a P45. I don't have a P45 like that. That was his mindset. That was his mindset. A P45.
That's a fucking cracker.
Yeah.
He's going.
Do you know what I mean? Like, him in his head was a Colt 45. He just knew all the names of all. No, but you know all the names of all the guns. Like, he just thought it was a gun. Someone said, you're getting the bullet. And he goes, your man's, I'm going to bring a P45 in tomorrow with your name. And he's going to shoot me.
That was brilliant.
Get the bullet.
But even now, when I finish up on this, sorry, I know we're running out of time, aren't we? Here, we say, right, we're not. We'll go for another. We'll go for another hour. No, but you know what? On the walk end of things, was a thing about the walk. So, like, nowadays, Because it's we're a multicultural society. Do you know what I mean? That's what it is now. That's what it is. Like, you know what I mean? We're
what cultures would be in the society?
Every culture. Every culture. Multicultural. Everyone from everywhere can walk anywhere. That's my fucking view.
Yeah.
And then it's as simple as that. I've walked all over. I went to Germany. I walked in Liverpool. I walked all over the place. And you go away and there's air guys go out, walk all over Australia, Germany. Everyone does it. Right? My brother's fucking professor in California. You know what I mean? He immigrated years ago. My mother and father lived in Germany for years. My sister, my brother, our brother and sister, all that.
So you were always going to be safe in Germany.
Yeah, of course I am, with my background. Yeah, of course I am.
Well looked after.
Let's not go down that road here now with the way things are these days.
What phone background have you got on there?
What?
What phone background have you got on?
Phone background?
Background?
Oh, yeah, you tried to do a joke.
That's the one I got wrong all day. The only one that didn't do well. Take a sip of your water there, lads. We'll continue the podcast. This podcast was proudly sponsored by...
You Havin Us On every Wednesday, 6 a.m.
What's it called?
No, we don't know. We don't want to know.
What's it called? What's the name of it?
You want to swatch yourself, Joe.
So we have people from all over the world working here, and I don't always get the Irish humour. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, when you're trying to have a little joke with them and that, they just go right over their head. Do you know what I mean? But where we were in town somewhere, and it was the hot weather, and I think it was up around fucking
the sun.
Remember that shit?
Where's that wallet?
No, remember I went to sneeze and you didn't know what was happening? Yeah. You thought I was having an epileptic fit. So let me get back to this bit. So there's people from all over the world that's walking in Ireland.
Deadly.
And it's great, but you don't get the Irish humour. And sometimes it's a bit. So I was walking up, I think it was Cable Street. They have it all pedestrianised now, isn't it? And there was a fella outside and we were walking past him. Every time we walked past him, he say, he had the tea towel and all over the hand. He was like, "Excuse me, sir, would you like a table to eat?" And we were like, "Nah, you're all right." You know what I mean? And we got paying our arse 3 or 4 times after about a week going past me. I was like, "Excuse me, sir, would you like a table to eat?" Mommy, so he goes, "No, we just had a chair." And he's like, come on, I was looking at him going, what? He didn't know what way to say it, you know what I mean? Would you like a table to eat? It just makes fucking, do you know what I mean?
Is that your pub joke?
No, me pub joke. No, boys, let's do a fucking segment. So
he didn't do one last time.
Yeah, because it was the 4th episode, wasn't it?
Yeah, you were caught off guard. That's right,
Well,
it was ready.
Yeah,
so have you gone for us now? Have you gone for us now?
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
It's probably not the best one because of just what we've kind of talked about.
Yeah.
But I'm actually bisexual.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I can't have sex, I buy it.
Yes.
That's it. You fucking redeem.
That's a cracker.
Redeem. He redeemed himself. Yeah.
Oh, that's
it. Bisexual. So you have sex with men or women or by yourself.
Yeah.
Very good.
Not you again.
So that is a good joke, and yours. No.
He was actually nervous for that as well.
Oh, well, so should be.
That was a good. Mine's a bit longer now. I feel pressure.
Yeah, no, go. I like the little stories. Go.
Right,
bring it on.
Right, so there was. You might have heard this. Let me know if you did, right?
We'll still go
Right.
for it.
An Irish fella moves over to England, right?
Yeah.
He finds his woman, loves her, marries her, love of his life, right? A few years into it, he starts to hate her. Oh, he hates her. Goes down to the local pub, right? Irish man behind the bar. He's like, "How are you? You alright, Pat?" He goes, yeah, all good. I'm not happy with the missus. He says, "Really, yeah?" He goes, "Yeah, this might be extreme, but I want her to die." And he goes, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, I want to fucking kill her. Can you help me out, like?" And he goes, "Tell you what, back home, I used to be a mechanic." He said, "Yeah, I'll give you a little secret, alright? Buy her a Mini Cooper." I didn't say this, the barman said this. Women can't drive, right? And Mini Coopers, they fucking fold, right? So she gets in an accident, she is gone, right? He goes, "Jesus Christ, thank you, I'm done, I'm gone." Buying her new Mini Cooper, right? Goes home, buys her Mini Cooper. 6 months later, comes back in the pub. "How are you, Pat? How are you?" "Oh, it's fucking terrible. It's even worse." "Really, yeah?" "She got into an accident." He was like, "Yeah, you should be happy. He goes, "No, she's fucking grand, but the car's gone." He was like, "Oh, fuck's sake, I'm not wasting loads of money in that car."
Yeah.
He goes, "This is my last secret I give you, right? Buy her a Jaguar, right?
A Jaguar.
Yeah, Jaguar. He goes, right, I used to walk, I'm telling you, they look great, but they're fucking shit. Right. He goes, right, happy days, I'll do that. Comes back 6 months later, skipping in the pub, right. He goes, she's dead. And he goes, I fucking told you. What happened? And he goes, I'm telling you, as soon as I bought it, yeah, came home, opened the cage, ate her alive.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
So proud of you.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that one. Yeah. So I actually have two here for you, right? So I was thinking about, one of them was actually a story I was told, and one of them is related to the dental work, because I've just been talking about Turkey, right? So I'll start off with that one. Right. A fella goes into the dentist, and he says the dentist, he goes, how much is it for a tooth extraction? And he goes, so right, the cheapest what you have, and your man goes, right, so it's, and also he goes, the best one we have, he says, is €1,000. He says, €1,000 for a tooth. €1,000. He goes, yeah. So you get your needle in, your anaesthetic. He goes, there'll be no blood at all, no pain whatsoever. Take the tooth out, new tooth back in. You'll be going home. You'll be able to eat steak dinner and all that night. No fucking pain, no problem, no swelling. Perfect. He goes, yeah, cheaper than that. He goes, the next one down from that is £500. It goes, local anaesthetic. It'll be a little bit of blood, a small bit of blood. It's going to be a small bit of pain. It was a tooth out, tooth back in. You go home. You'll be able to eat like fucking just a regular dinner, right? You're all right. So ain't cheaper than that. He goes, right. He said, for €100, he goes, you get a local anaesthetic. He said, to be a bit of pain. You'll feel pain. He said, we'll extract the tooth out. There will be blood, like normal, regular blood. Do you know what I mean? Tooth out, tooth back in. You won't be able to eat till the next day. I said, ain't cheaper than that. He goes, right, have one there for £50. He said, no anaesthetic, right? You won't get anaesthetic. It'll be quite a bit of pain. He said, it'll be quite a bit of blood. He goes, tooth out, tooth back in. He said, you go home, but you won't be able to eat your dinner. And for fucking, you'll be in agony, like, you know what I mean, all day. He goes, ain't cheaper than that. He goes, right, for that, cheaper than that. He says, £20. He goes, right, no anaesthetic, right, no anaesthetic and all. He said, we'll pull your tooth out with the pliers. He said, you won't be getting, you'll be in fucking the height of it, blood everywhere. You'll be in fucking agony. You won't be able to talk. You won't be able to fucking eat for about a week. You'll be fucked in agony. He goes, right, perfect. Book the missus in for the morning, man. It's only because of that.
I like them. I like that.
So the other one was told it's like, I think it's a joke, but it's an urban myth.
Well, actually, you did tell a joke last time. The well.
You did tell that, yeah,
you did.
You did tell me that.
And then what I was going to say there, I thought you were going to say 2:30.
Oh yeah. What's the best time to book a dentist? 2:30.
Yeah, that's already a joke.
Yeah, 2:30. Yeah.
Tell us this one joke.
So it's a funny, but it's supposed to be like an urban legend myth type of thing. So my father-in-law told me this. He was a taxi man for years, and he was saying that he heard it off other taxi men. Do you know one of them stories?
Yeah.
So it's a story that's being passed on, and it's such a fucking mad story that it's definitely true. Taxi man said, "No, it's 100% true." So what happened was, there's a fella, taxi rank there on Dame Street. Fella comes in, pistons around, jumps into the taxi, and he said, "Yeah, man, look, I want to go with the fucking Drimney." He said, "But I've only 20 quid. Your man says, "Yeah, jump in there." Gets in there, lashing rain, gets into the taxi, fucking on the Saturday night, drives all the way home. He's only the fucking top of his road, and it's pissing the rain. And man says, "Hey," stops the car. Your man goes, "My cafe's there, look, it's just fucking another 3 minutes, so it could be a 10-minute walk, but it's at the top of this road here." Your man said, "Well, your 20 quid is up." He goes, "It's pissing rain, bro, it's fucking spinning us up the top of the road." They said, No, that's it, your 20 quid. And he said, "You fucking serious?" "Yeah, now your 20 quid is up." So he gets out of the taxi, gets pissed on, running home, fucking soaking, going into the gaff. A couple of weeks later, the same fella is in town at the B&O drinking, and he comes out of the taxi rank on a Saturday night, and the same taxi man, he's 4 taxis down the rank, right? So this goes up to the first taxi man. Did you hear it?
No.
Goes up to the first taxi man, and he goes into the window. He goes, "Will you bring me to Drim? Drimna, and I'll give you a Drimna. He goes, if you bring me to Drimna, I'll give you a blowjob. Your man goes, fuck off you. And he goes, fucking, that was the next fella. He goes, yeah, will you bring me to Drimna and I'll give you a blowjob? Your man goes, fuck off. The third fella goes, will you bring me to Drimna and I'll give you a blowjob? Your man goes, fuck off. And he goes to the fourth fella. He goes, jumps in. He goes, yeah. He goes, bring us to Drimna, will you? And I fucking give you 100 quid. We're going to do us a favour. I said, I have a bet on my mate so you wouldn't wave to them taxi man. And he drives off the taxi man. He's waving to the other taxi man. And the other boys saying, "The dirty bastard." So it's an open lid, a good way of getting back at someone, isn't it?
Yeah, cry.
He wouldn't bring us to Drimna, and you know what I mean? He just jumps in the taxi. Oh, the taxi man. So that was me urban myth legend joke. But I thought I had something else here. I don't know. I'm gonna look through me archive views on.
Trying to think.
Because I have a few.
Do you know what? Ask ChatGPT.
What, for a joke?
No.
Was it?
Guy, have you got a book joke?
Is this supposed to be?
No, not on the spot. Too much pressure.
Yeah. Now, so the fucking. This is my mate's one. It's about fucking. We're talking about work again. That's what I was saying. It was about work. Your man's in England. Do you know what I mean? And he was like, fucking. There's an Irish fella working in London. Do you know what I mean? On the building sites. And now the whole history with the oil in England and all that. I said, the English fella comes up to the door and he was like, "Can you, all right, mate, any jobs?" And man goes, "No, we've no work, you know what I mean? We only employ Irish people." And man goes, "Fucking, my grandmother's Irish." She goes, "Right, perfect. Tell her she can start in the morning."
That's a good one.
That's a no. That's
a cracker.
It's a look down.
It's a no one. So I think we wrap it up there, lads. Happy, or do you want to have you got one?
No, we go for another hour.
Well, we haven't done it in ages. We haven't done it in ages. It's been a while. It's been a while.
That was class.
Yeah.
And it was nice to come back in because I'm going to roll back in now, full steam ahead. I'm going to book in next week with Aidan and I have Will A's going to come on. So hopefully we get
That's
them.
fucking unreal.
Fabu D is not going to come near the place. The Fool's Day. What? Well, because it was fucking said, "Oh, come on your podcast." I'm not going to do the accents because I'm going to be all racist. We'll do the accent.
The access.
So I'm going to roll back in, but it was nice to get back in with you boys. Pleasure. Connor, fucking pleasure. The Joe Irish podcast. I have a gig coming up July 19th in the Civic Theatre. Is that alright for me to announce that? There's a looking at each other like as if, what's this prick doing? So we need to promote the shit out of this gig now. So July 19th, if you're listening, book tickets for the Civic Theatre.
We'll be there.
Are you going to be there?
I'm going to be watching.
Thanks very much, lads. Thanks very much. Give it up for Carl over here. We have the boys from, and you're having us on over here. It's been a pleasure. I'm Joe Irish. Good night. God bless. Talk to you next week. Thank you.
Deadly.